Why would you carry my inheritance to travel out of the country for crying out loud? Even if you're my sibling, for why would you do that? That's like my own share of the national cake. If you really love a calm story and a story with like a very interesting build-up, you will like this movie. Join me as I review this amazing movie. It is actually amazing. With difficulty comes ease.
Zaki zauna haka har sai wannan idon ya kare fa. Duk su kayan adon ki din nan banda su kuma kar ki daga muryan ki ko kadan. Zaki zauna a gidan nan ba za ki je nan da can ba.
I want to withdraw my late husband's money.
Wai magana me take ne? Ita ba yar talla bace? Ba kasu muke aikin shi ba?
Are you sure you can run the shop?
Yes. Kasim deserves some sort of a legacy.
I'm Alhaji Anjuma. I don't know if your husband Kasim mentioned me to you. He bought goods worth 800,000 and I never got the money.
Have you thought of what you might do if you're not able to get this money out?
I have a plan to start making clothes again.
Wai mutum ba zai iya bacci a gidan shi bane?
So that Mr. Banker turned Mr. Surety.
What
What else is he to you?
Please, sir. Can you call off your men?
Do you have any help? Someone staying with you at least?
Staying with my mother-in-law.
Ga mai yar iska yarinyar nan ta bar min gidana. Yar iska ce.
Looks like I'm only good at making a mess. I'm now realizing that Kasim was the one keeping me together.
So yeah, I just want to say first of all that this is the kind of movie I like to watch. You know, movies that are calm, because I think that entertainment is not supposed to stress you. Not that I don't like watching series a lot. I might watch series in the future, and if I'm watching series, I just watch comedy series. So basically, the movie tells us about a certain lady whose husband just died, and she was trying to, you know, move on with her life, and she did so well in that. And you know, she had somebody that she didn't know before, but you know, was there for her financially and in terms of emotional support and everything. And in order to make the story balanced, since you have somebody to help you, she also had a mother-in-law that was like so disappointed in her. She didn't really hate her, but she was disappointed in things like, you know, her not being a Muslim from birth or something like that, her not knowing how to speak Hausa, her not giving birth to any child, you get. And so it was a really hard time, but you know, there was kind of like a balance because there was this other guy on the other end. And yeah, I really got to learn a lot about, like, you know, the Muslim culture, especially when your beloved one dies. Yeah, so let's move on to some of the things that stood out for me in this movie. So yeah, one thing that stood out for me is, doesn't really show in the movie, but I got to see that Hijra and Zainab shared in the same pain, in the sense that they just lost a male figure in their life that, you know, really had a lot of significance. It was Hydra's first son, and it was Zainab's beloved husband, you know, and they were there for each other, literally. They were there, they were living in the same house. Secondly, I really love the cinematography. You know, I can perceive that they were high-end cameras used to, you know, record this movie, but you know, they still kept the color grading and everything in such a tone that it showed us the kind of movie, or it expressed the story in a better format, you know, with the bureau videos and everything like explained the kind of movie it was. You get? So the people that were poor. The city or the government council people that were rich. And also, I just want to give a shout out to Tito for recommending this movie. He did a review about the movie, then I went to watch it, and I really had an amazing time. Thirdly, I want to talk about Zainab's strength in all of this. She just lost her husband, and before she lost her husband, she was facing, you know, the family issues. The family issues was basically the mother-in-law, you know, as you get to see in the movie, that they were other responsible and objective people in the family. You get? So she was going through that, and she was still strong enough with her pregnancy, handling it by herself in a hidden format. Then she was also, you know, going to work on the business, you know, posting stuff online, attending to clients, going to the bank, going to the NPC office, you know, to make sure that the husband's remains in the bank is being collected to help the business still. I even noticed sometimes that she had disappointments from delivery guys and clients that wanted to, you know, that wanted to order so much or something like that. She was still strong in all of this. Then fourthly, we also learned that there's importance, or we also learned that there are great benefits in receiving help from people in your trying times. You can't really do life alone. I think this is an advice to anyone who is watching this video. You might be going through whatever it is that you might be going through, but the fact that you have somebody there to even vent at is going to make the thing very, very easier for you. Do you get? Because you can't take yourself up if you're sitting down. You need someone else that's already standing to, you know, drag you up. Make sure you have somebody by your side. A good person though, because Ryan was a very good person. You get? Even though he had feelings for her, he didn't let his feelings be like the priority, or he put her first at some point. You get? Even though we also saw that, you know, Zainab was, how I say, she was stubborn to receive help, but she still received help nevertheless. And, you know, it eased off the whole burden on her. There was somebody there to, you know, at least assist her financially, you know, somebody to talk to. And I also noticed that her sister there was also there for her. You know, Nene was also there for her. Also, we see that Zainab had high moral values, and she put it in front when she was making decisions, like to go to Jos or to stay in Abuja. She decided to stay in Abuja because she wanted her child to be known by the people, by her husband's family. And I think that's a very, very reputable character, even though she was going through pain. I know there's a limit to it, but at least it was a semi-comfortable situation for her. Like, she could do that. You get? And another way we see that is that she didn't start anything romantic with Ryan, aka Raymond Oji, until after 3 years. You know, just her husband just died, for crying out loud. I know there's somebody you like, you get, but, you know, just try and keep it respectable, even though her sister was, you know, giving her vibes, sort of. And the last thing I want to talk about is something that I don't think that Nigerian movies show you a lot, is the attitude or the manner at which siblings, blood-related family relations, I'm stressing on that, treat their fellow blood-related family relations when they have a different religious belief. And this goes beyond religious belief, but the one that this movie talks about is religious belief. You also see it where you have like different political views. Do you get? And here's what I have to say about it. If you feel like what you believe or what you see or what you know is better than the way I am going about my life, I feel like the best thing to do is not showing me by hatred. Because I feel like if you want to show me that this thing is good, it's probably because you love me. And so let's use love to show one another what we think is good. If you're going to share money, you're not going to share it to the people that you hate. You're going to share it to the people that you love. And there's the way you do it. And there's the way you do it, people will not even want to collect it. You get? So I think we can go about things like this and do better, putting love at the forefront. Have an amazing day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. This movie is available on Prime Video. Do want to subscribe, like, and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, don't forget. And have an amazing day. If you want to see more reviews like this, once again, subscribe. Peace out.